Welcome back, curious minds. If you thought our last video was wild, get ready to have your perception of reality shattered all over again. And today, we're diving into 12 more astonishing facts that will leave you scratching your head and questioning everything you thought you knew. Ready to take another leap down the rabbit hole? Grab a snack, sit back, and let's jump into the mind-blowing world of unbelievable trivia. Fact number 12. There's a planet that rains diamonds. Imagine a place where diamonds literally fall from the sky. No, this isn't some fairy tale land. It's a real phenomenon on two planets in our solar system, Neptune and Uranus. Due to extreme atmospheric pressures, carbon atoms on these planets are squeezed together to form solid diamonds that then rain down, sinking deep into the planet's interior. Scientists believe that these sparkling showers could form diamond oceans, or even diamond icebergs floating in a sea of liquid carbon. That's a treasure hunt on a whole new level, right? Sadly, even if we could somehow mine these celestial diamonds, they'd likely be worthless because, guess what? If diamonds rain down like water, they'd lose all their value. But it does make you wonder what else could be out there in the vastness of space. Literal oceans of gems. Planets made entirely of gold. The universe is full of surprises. Fact number 11. King Charles owns a car that runs on cheese and wine. We all know the royal family lives a life of luxury, but King Charles has taken it to a whole new level by fueling his vintage Aston Martin with cheese and wine. That's right. His 1970 Aston Martin DB6 has been converted to run on bioethanol made from waste products of wine and cheese. And here we thought we'd heard it all. It's a pretty creative way to recycle, right? But don't go emptying your fridge into your gas tank just yet. Bioethanol fuel, like the one used in the King's car, is made through a specific process that turns organic waste into a usable fuel source. It's better for the environment, but not necessarily practical for the rest of us, unless you've got a stash of fine wine and a mountain of cheese waste lying around. Still, it's nice to see that even royalty can be eco-friendly in their own very fancy way. Fact number 10. We are just one of 8.7 million species on Earth. Human beings like to think of themselves as the rulers of this planet. But here's a reality check. We're just one species among 8.7 million others that inhabit Earth. Let that sink in for a moment. According to a comprehensive study published in 2011, there are about 7.8 million species of animals, 298,000 species of plants, 61,000 species of fungi, and countless bacteria and microorganisms that we've yet to fully understand. And that's not even including the vast majority of ocean life. Many of these species have yet to be discovered and classified, meaning we could be sharing this planet with creatures that look straight out of a science fiction movie. Every time we think we've got the planet figured out, nature throws us a curveball. New species are discovered every day. From glowing fungi to fish that walk on land, Earth is packed with surprises, reminding us that we're just one small piece of this giant living puzzle. Fact number 9. 14 people control the internet with just 7 keys. This sounds like something straight out of a spy thriller, but it's 100% real. The global internet infrastructure, the backbone of all our digital lives, is protected by 14 people who hold 7 physical keys. Known as the key holders of the internet, these individuals meet every 3 months in a highly secure key ceremony to update and validate the internet's domain name system, DNS. Each key holder has a digital key, and when combined, these keys form the master key, which protects and maintains the DNS, ensuring the stability and security of the entire internet. This system was set up as a safeguard against catastrophic failures or cyber attacks. So technically, these 14 people hold the power to restart or shut down large portions of the internet if needed. Next time you browse your favorite sites or check social media, remember, your connection to the digital world rests in the hands of just a handful of people. Fact number 8. Woolly mammoths were still alive when the pyramids were built. Woolly mammoths are often associated with the Ice Age, and are thought to have roamed the earth long before humans even existed. But did you know that these giant furry beasts were still around when the Great Pyramid of Giza was being built? That's right. While ancient Egyptians were laying the stones for one of the world's most iconic monuments, around 2500 BCE, a small population of woolly mammoths was still wandering around on a remote island in the Arctic Ocean called Wrangel Island. These isolated mammoths survived for thousands of years after their mainland cousins had died off due to climate change and human hunting. It's mind-blowing to think that a creature we typically associate with prehistoric times coexisted with one of humanity's earliest and greatest civilizations. It really makes you wonder, what other surprising overlaps existed in ancient history? Fact number 7. Bed bugs have been around since the time of dinosaurs. If you've ever dealt with bed bugs, you know they're practically impossible to get rid of and seem to appear out of nowhere. Well, that might be because they've been mastering the art of survival for a long time, since the age of the dinosaurs, in fact. Yep, these tiny bloodsuckers first appeared around 115 million years ago. They've been around through the rise and fall of the dinosaurs, survived the mass extinction events, and have adapted to feed on humans, birds, and bats. No wonder they're so good at hiding and thriving. They've had over 100 million years of practice. The next time you're battling a bedbug infestation, just remember, you're dealing with an ancient, resilient species that has outlasted some of the most catastrophic events in Earth's history. Fact number 6. Some jellyfish are literally immortal. Life, death, and rebirth. It's a cycle that every living creature goes through, except for one, the Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish, also known as the immortal jellyfish. When this jellyfish is injured, stressed, or simply aging, it has the ability to revert back to its earliest form, transforming itself into a polyp and starting its life cycle all over again. Imagine if every time you got a little older, you could just hit the reset button and start over as a kid. That's basically what this jellyfish does. Theoretically, it could live forever, as long as it doesn't get eaten or succumb to disease. While it's not true immortality in the human sense, it's as close as nature gets. The existence of this jellyfish raises so many fascinating questions about aging and biological limits. Could understanding its secrets one day help us slow down or even reverse human aging? Only time and science will tell. Fact number 5. The human body is still evolving. Think the human body is a finished product. Think again. Evolution didn't stop with our ancestors, and it hasn't stopped now. For example, some people have a small bone behind their knee called the fibula. Once thought to be disappearing, it's now showing up more frequently. In the late 1800s, about 11% of people had this bone. By 2018, the number had jumped to 39%. Scientists aren't sure what purpose it serves, but it's proof that our bodies are still changing, even if at a slow pace. And that's not all. Some people are born without wisdom teeth, and more people are developing a small artery in their forearm that used to disappear before birth. So the next time someone says evolution is a thing of the past, remind them that our bodies are still works in progress. Who knows what the humans of the future will look like? Fact number 4. Sneezing while driving could cause accidents. Sneezing may seem harmless, but did you know that sneezing while driving can actually be dangerous? At 60 miles per hour, sneezing causes you to close your eyes for about 50 feet of travel, enough time and distance for a serious accident to occur. A study conducted in the UK found that sneezing-related accidents result in over 2,500 crashes every week. The sudden loss of vision, coupled with the involuntary movement of sneezing, can make you lose control of your vehicle for just long enough to cause a collision. So, if you're ever feeling sneezy behind the wheel, pull over or at least be extra cautious. Your life and others might depend on it. Number 3. Animals can sense Earth's magnetic field. Many animals, including birds, turtles, and even dogs, have a mysterious sense called magnetoreception, allowing them to detect the Earth's magnetic field. This sixth sense helps them navigate during migration, find their way back to nesting sites, or even orient themselves geographically. Recent studies suggest that humans might have a latent form of this ability as well. Experiments have shown that certain brainwave patterns change when people are exposed to shifts in the magnetic field, although we're not consciously aware of it. This ancient sensory ability might have been more developed in our ancestors, guiding them across vast distances long before maps or compasses existed. Fact number 2. There's enough iron in your body to make a nail. This fact is both creepy and cool. Your body contains enough iron to make a 3-inch long nail. Iron is essential for our bodies. It's what allows red blood cells to carry oxygen through our bloodstream. But if you extracted all the iron from your body and melted it down, it would be enough to forge a small nail. In that same vein, the iron in about 250 people would be enough to craft a medieval sword. So technically, you're walking around with the building blocks for some serious hardware. Fact number 1. Some people don't have an inner monologue. You know that little voice in your head, the one that reads to you as you're looking at these words or talks you through your thoughts and decisions. Well, some people don't have it. Around 30 to 50% of people don't have an inner monologue at all. Instead of hearing a voice inside their head, they experience thoughts as abstract ideas, visualizations, or feelings. For these people, reading isn't accompanied by an internal narrator. It's more like observing words flow by. The discovery that not everyone has an inner monologue shocked a lot of people. It's one of those facts that makes you realize just how differently our minds work and raises a ton of questions. How do these people process their emotions? How do they think through complex problems? It's like we're all running different versions of software in our brains. So, which one of these facts left you scratching your head? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the strange and bizarre, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown, and remember, reality is often stranger than fiction.